Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I hope you enjoy the video and you decide to subscribe. And if you're a current subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much for your love and encouragement. Okay, so today I am going to be making a color code insert for my 2021 planner and also sharing a few little tips and tricks that I have learned along the way. Now, a lot of people don't have the Happy Planner Punch, and it's quite expensive. So I'm going to be doing this in a way that we don't have to use the punch. And then I will show you how you can punch anything you want to put in your planner without having the Happy Planner Punch. But what I'm going to be using is basically, this is a piece of a old divider from the Happy Planner that I happen to have in my scrap drawer. I have a drawer full of just scraps and stuff like this. Now, it was already punched because it was an old divider. So I'm going to use it. But there's other things you can do and other ways you can get around it. Okay, now how I'm going to do this, because I don't want it to be a really big insert. I want it to be something small that I can just kind of stick in there, and I'm going to show you like where in my new planner I'm going to be using it. So anyway, so what I did was, this was from a big divider. I'm going to fold it in half and line up the umbrellas. That's what I call them. And I'm going to go ahead and glue it. And I'm just going to use, you can really use any kind of glue. This is one of my favorites. I like the tape runners because they're fairly easy. And you don't want to put the glue on the umbrellas because then it might affect your discs. So I'm just going to put this around here and then carefully fold it back over. Okay, now we've got this one piece of an umbrella down here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this end off. Now you can use scissors, you can use one of these things. This thing is old. I don't really even use it that much. I have one of the big paper cutters. But this is good for just doing this. Hopefully I can get it to slice it straight. Okay. Okay, so now it's there. It's not perfectly even, but it is good enough. And I went through and trying to find like something that was neutral so that it will, you know, depending on how I decorate, it's going to go with it. So what I'm going to do next is just basically put some stickers on here. And I already pulled my stickers and wrote down what my code is going to be. And I use the alphabets and then this new colorful boxes right here. So, stick these on here. And I mean, oh, there's something stuck on there. You can use, how do I want to do this? You can use anything you've got in your scrap drawer. I don't throw away big enough pieces of stuff that I might want to use later on. And yeah, I was going through it earlier. Yeah, there's so much in there. I probably need to go through and clean some stuff out of it. But then I always think, I may want that. So I'm actually kind of glad that I hung on to this little piece right here. Okay. Come on. I was trying to see, am I going to be able to fit the whole thing across the top? Yeah, I think I am. But yeah, I was trying to decide, like, what's going to be neutral enough to go with this? And my first thought was find something black. So, luckily I was able to find this. But you can use like an old divider and cut it, or get creative. Check your stash. Now, the way I do my color code, this is for my monthly calendar, and this is so I can kind of glance over it, and if I see something in a certain color, I know what it's for. And at first I thought I would get like one of the colorful boxes, just like one long box, and just write it in. But then I thought, you know, what if I change it? I don't want to have to redo the whole insert. So I decided to use the smaller individual boxes. That way I can just cover it up or peel it off and, you know, take care of it that way if I decide to change something up. I'm going to leave a little room at the bottom in case I want to add anything later on. Okay. There we go. And there, that's pretty much it. Now, in just a second, I'll give y'all a little bit of preview of how I'm going to be doing one part of my 2021 calendar. Okay, now like I said, I just pulled these out to kind of show you some examples. This is from some old dividers that I had cut up and made folders with. But let me show you real quick how I do my own punches. If you don't have, I didn't grab any paper clips. Hang on just a second, guys. And you could use binder clips to do this. There's, you know, get creative. You don't even really have to clip it. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. Okay, you want to take a cover that you have and kind of clip it on to whatever it is that you're wanting to punch. And this is how I do it. You can come up with like your own little way to do it. And then draw in where the umbrella is. Where the tip of the umbrella is. Okay. And you take this off. And then just a regular old hole punch. And I'm probably not going to go down and do the whole thing. I'll just do a couple of them. Punch your hole, line it up with your mark as best you can. And I do this, I have to do this anytime I laminate something to go in my planner because, actually let me get a better pair of scissors. Because the Happy Planner punch, you don't want to use anything laminated on it. But that's it. You just cut a little piece off right in the center there. Now it might be a little loose, but it will work. Actually, let me just cut this end off here so I can show you. Get all these little pieces. Okay, now I'm going to start out using this hardcover for 2021. But then, there you go. And like I said, it might be a little bit loose, but it's going to hold. It will hold. So there you go. That's how you punch if you do not have the big Happy Planner punch. Okay, now moving back to my color code. Okay. If you follow my other videos and you've seen my flip throughs, you know on when I use my monthly dashboard layout, on the monthly view, I use that calendar to write down anything important that happens, anything I need to go back and remember. So instead of having it in one of my planners, I kind of wanted to do it a little bit differently this year. So I've started working on this. These are the wild styled dashboards. I have the Cat Lady planner. I got a couple of those months stuck in here. But I bought this extension that is just the monthlies. Now, when I first bought it, I actually thought that it was like a divider monthly and then a notes page on the back of this. It's not. It's just one after another. I was a little disappointed at first, but then I thought, you know what? That's going to be perfect for doing all of my like tracking of when I need to remember things, because I can just have the whole year in one spot instead of having to go back and look through my old pages or anything like that. I can just keep this in there in one spot. So this will get popped into here, and now I have my color code. So there we go. That's it. Short, quick, easy video, but I am going to be doing a lot of little videos like this, kind of sharing with you guys what I am doing to set up my 2021 planner. So you're getting kind of a little preview of what's going on in here. But and I got my decal from Christy Marie Designs. I'll link her down below. Not sure if she's still doing the decals. I'll get on there and check and see. I think she is, but I'll link her down below. But it fit perfectly. I'm so happy with how that turned out. So there we go. That's it. All right, coming up tomorrow we have Happy Planner Basics number 8, I believe. We're going to talk about acronyms and terminology. And then I was trying to brainstorm and think about what I wanted to do for the next episode of Happy Planner Basics that's going to be next week. And I think I decided what I'm going to do is go through basically my whole process and how I do a spread. Like how I decide what stickers I'm going to use. It's probably going to be a long video, but most of my plan with me's, you guys, I pre-plan so that I don't have like an hour-long video, because that's what it would end up being if I didn't pre-plan. So I'm going to go through the whole process with you start to finish. So keep an eye out for that. And then, of course, we've got all the Plan With Me's coming up this weekend. And that's all I have for today. If any of you have any questions or comments, I love hearing from you. Just leave them down below. I'll get back to you within a day or so. And you can also find me on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. Those links are down below. They're also in my channel description. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell if you'd like to receive notifications. That's all I have for today. I really hope that all of you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.